did this video for some of my brand new investors out there. If you're brand new to investing, this video is for you. Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. You're awesome. I always say that you are awesome. So in today's video, we are going to talk about investing for beginners. Like if you're brand new to investing, how you should approach investing, or better yet, how I would approach investing if I would rewind back to a couple of years ago when I'm just starting on my investment journey. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I'm going to approach investing as a brand new investor in the market. So without taking too long, let's get right into it. So the first thing that I would do when it comes to investing is you want to research what investing is, and also you want to research the type of investment accounts that you need. So if you're starting your investment brand new and you don't have any investments already, like a 401k or IRA or any brokerage account, or you just don't have any idea about investing, the first thing that you have to look into is you have to look into an IRA. An IRA is an account that you can use to invest in the US, and in the UK is called ISA. Other parts of the world is different, it's called different name, but in the US it's called IRA. And what an IRA is it lets you invest into the market with after-tax money. So this is money that you've already made, and from you making the money, you take a piece of it and you invest it into the stock market. So when you invest into an IRA, the government basically lets you invest, I think $6,000 or $7,000 per year, and that money is tax-free when you take it out in the future. It might not be tax-free right now, but when you take the money out in the future, the money is going to be tax-free. Like for example, if let's say you put money into the account, like let's say this year 2020 into 2021, you put money into the account, well, you won't be able to. So let's say you put money into the account this year in 2020, basically when you retire, you can pull out the money, to live on and all that stuff. You can pull out money from it to live on, and basically you don't have to pay tax on the money in the future. So the first thing that you want to look at is you want to look at the type of account that you use to invest with. So in the US, it's better to use other tax sheltered account, so you don't pay tax on the money that you're making in the future. So you want to use that out of the way first. And then once you get that out of the way, then you want to look at, okay, if you have all your money into the tax sheltered account, then you want to put the rest of your money into like a regular brokerage account. So without taking too long, let's get right into it. Let me show you some ways to do some research. So like I always do, everything I do, I will leave it in the description for you to go check out, in terms of where to start your research. This is what I do on this channel. I point you in the right direction where to start your research, and I also put my information out there, my investment information, so you can use it as a source of research or whatnot. So what you want to do is you want to look into the type of brokerage account. So first of all, if you're starting your investment brand new, you should probably look into retirement account first, because those are tax sheltered. You don't pay tax on those accounts when you have, when you put money in there, and the profit that your money makes, you don't pay tax on that. So that is very important. So you also want to look at types of investment that you want to focus on. But I'm gonna put this link down below for you to check out, so you can look at some of this information as research resources. Like here you can see you can invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and all those things. But I'm gonna leave this in the description for you to go check out. I don't want to spend too much time on this right here. So if you don't know and you're watching this video for the first time, I just set up this IRA last week, And the goal with this IRA is to set it up in such a way that the investment that I have in there will be paying on a monthly basis, right? And I'm going with a safe investment, like I'm only using ETFs. ETFs are a basket of stocks. So if someone comes to you and say ETF is basically one company goes out and buy a bunch of stock and put it into one package and sell the package to investors like you and I, and when we buy into it, we technically have our money spread across that ETF. Like for example, the famous one is the S&P 500 ETF, and the way that works is if you have Vanguard ETF, for example, it's called VOO. That's the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. If you have that, then technically you have your money invested in 500 different companies. So just imagine, let's say you have VOO in your portfolio, and you anytime you put in money, so let's say you put $100 in there, your $100 is technically split into 500 different companies. So that way you don't have to go do the research yourself. You don't have to pick the companies yourself. You just leave that to the professionals to pick it for you, and with that you pay a tiny little fee. They do all the hard work, and you just reap the benefit of, potentially the index going up over time. So the way that I have mine set up here is, if I go into a monthly dividend ETF, I've chosen to invest in this 4 ETF. So what I'm going to do now is to show you how to create this, but to create a better version of this, which will cover the top 500 companies in the stock market, and at the same time you have a piece of all these companies, all these ETFs combining to that company that pay you on a monthly basis. I try to focus on something that pays on a monthly basis. I think every investor should at least experience getting paid on a regular basis with investing, because once you start experiencing what it's like to get paid on a regular basis with investing, then you start being more motivated to be able to put more money in so you can get paid more over time. So you wanna do that. But I recommend this investment platform right here. It's called M1 Finance. I'm gonna leave a link below. If you wanna use this platform, you can use my link. It supports the channel greatly. I recommend this platform because they completely automate the process of investing for you. So you don't have to, all you just do is you put money in and you tell them, hey, I want this amount to go in here, I want that amount to go in here, I want that amount to go in here, and then they break everything down for you. Once you put money in, let's say you put in $100 and you have 5 different ones, you're gonna get what I'm saying in a minute. If you have 5 different ones, you just have like, okay, $20 goes in here, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, and then they just do all that for you. You don't have to do it yourself. You don't have to do the calculation. They do it for you. And the best part is it's free. It's free, and you guys know I love free. Free is like the best word in this world to me. Okay, so let me show you here how to go about setting up an ETF for yourself using this brokerage platform. So obviously you have all these different options up here. So you can go to research, right? And then you have to go to my pie. Then when you get to my pie here, you're gonna see this right up here. So you go to my pie, you see this right up here, and you can go create a pie, right? Okay, so when you tap the create a pie button up here, I want you to type in VOO. Right, when you type that in, this comes up. You click on it, right? By clicking on it, you hit add to baskets, and it adds it to the basket at the bottom of the screen. Then the next stock that I'm gonna add is the monthly paying dividend stock that I always have in all my portfolio, DGRW, which is this one right here. So I'm gonna click on that as well and add it to the portfolio. Then the next one that we're gonna have put here is PEY right here, and then you put that into the portfolio as well. Then the next one that you need is SPLY. I'm sorry, SPLY. I think no, it's not that one. SPHD. I'm sorry, SPHD. Then you add that in, and then when you're done, there's a button at the bottom at the bottom of it. You just click add. So when you add that in, basically what it's gonna do is it's gonna create a pie for you. It's gonna create a pie for you, and basically this is what your new pie should look like. Right here, this is what your new pie should look like. Give me a second, let me readjust this screen so we get a holistic view of what I'm doing. Perfect, getting right into it. So what we're gonna do, let me just explain what this is, right? Basically with this one, with this portfolio right here, you're gonna basically have four holdings in here, and it will show you this is the performance that both of them together would have done over since 2015, right? You would have gained 40%. Now that is not crazy amount of growth in today's stock market world. That is not that exciting. That is not that high. So what I would do is to add out our favorite company on this channel. You guys know what the favorite company is. We should add that as well, Tesla. Even though you don't pay on a regular basis, but Tesla is one of those companies that it's very important to have in your portfolio. Not investment advice, but it's very important to have this company in your portfolio. So let's say we put 30% in here, and we take this down. We take SPHD down. Actually, we take SPHD down to 15%. Let's take everything else down to 15, and yeah, because we want the growth. We want the growth that this kind of portfolio would offer. Now you see the difference. This is 340% instead of just 40%. Okay, Tesla is a hyper growth company. I really do believe that they are going to grow tremendously within the next 10 to 15 years. They're going to grow like crazy. So I always have them in my portfolio. So now, when you have this here, you just click on add to portfolio, and you should be good. I'm going to share this. I'm going to use this share button. I'm going to use it to share it down in the link below. If you want to use it, everything is already set up. If you use my link to set up the M1 Finance broker, that's the first thing you want to do is use the link below, set up the M1 Finance broker. That's the first thing. The second thing that you're going to need to set up two different accounts, one regular brokerage account and one IRA account. But the brokerage account, don't put money in that yet. The best one is to start with the IRA. So that's number two. Number one, set the account up. Number two, use the IRA first. Use the IRA first and max that out. Max out the amount of money that you can put into the IRA every year, and then you go back into your brokerage account to use your brokerage account for the rest of the year. So once you have that set up, what you want to do is you want to go in the part that says, I'm going to put this down below. I'm going to change the name, or just leave it as New Pie 2020. But I will have this down below as a link that you can click on, and it automatically adds it to the portfolio for you. So this combination right here, I believe, is like the best combination for a brand new investor. This is a great way to start investing, because you have Tesla. We have Tesla right there. This is a hyper growth company. The company is still growing, and I think the company will grow over time. Now this is an ETF. This right here is an ETF that pays you on a monthly basis. This pays you on a monthly basis. This pays on a quarterly basis, and this pays on a monthly basis. quarterly basis, meaning every 3 months you're gonna get paid. So with this one, you're gonna get paid 4 times a year, and with this one, the other three, you're going to get paid every month, so 12 times a year. And obviously Tesla does not pay. Now if you look here, we have the starting yield is 2.2%, which is fine, it's great. And then expense ratio is 0.22. It's high. This is the expense that you pay to have a passive portfolio like this. Passive meaning you do not have to really do much with this portfolio. The only thing that maybe if you want to do is you can just adjust this around, adjust the percentage that you put into the portfolio. You can adjust that over time. But this is a passive portfolio. If you are new to investing, this portfolio is a recommended one because it's very passive. You experience the growth that a portfolio like this can provide, and at the same time you get paid on a monthly basis. So you experience what it's like to have other companies pay you. You know, instead of you just working, you can have other companies paying you passively. And the other great thing about this is, like, you can start this off with any amount. You know, like Tesla right now, the stock price for Tesla is, look at that, it's $627. Wow, it's gone up like crazy. It's up 4% today, up $27 today. It's crazy. Tesla is just growing like crazy. But the stock price right now is $627. So you don't have to have the entire $627 to put into it. You can have like $20 to put into it. You can have $40 to put into it. You know, you don't have to have a lot of money to put into it for you to experience the growth in the in a portfolio like this. But yeah, this is a very simple portfolio. It's easy for everybody, anybody to set up. And I did videos previously in the past where I back tested all the stuff for you. So I urge you to go check out I'm gonna leave a link right up here. I'm gonna leave a link up here for you to go check out the previous video where I do more research in terms of how to do research, how to back test stock. So I did that already. So I'm gonna leave that in the cards for you to go check out if you're interested. But definitely look around my channel. I have a lot of investments, stocks, investment videos for you to go check out if you're interested. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're interested as well. I really did this video for someone that is brand new. If you're brand new, check out those 2 videos. I think it will give you a good idea of where to start. And I'm here for you guys. If you have any question, leave it in the description below. I definitely read all your questions. So with that being said, thank you very much for checking out the video today. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Love you all. Bye.